Hi students, I want you to think about the rock cycle in terms of how rocks turn into different kinds of rocks. And so look at this illustration and look at the arrows, because the arrows are pointing to the way that rocks can change. For example, starting here with igneous rock, you see that it can erode and turn into sediment, and then sediment can form into a sedimentary rock. Well, so you see the arrow pointing to the sedimentary rock. But look at the arrow pointing back from the sedimentary rock to sediments. In other words, the sedimentary rock can also weather away over time, turning back into sediments. And then those sediments can turn back into sedimentary rock. So there's cycles going on within the rock cycle. Also, the sedimentary rock can come close to a magma chamber and get highly heated and change into a metamorphic rock. And a metamorphic rock can melt inside a magma chamber, and then when it cools down it turns into igneous rock. So the material of rocks is always changing. It's weathering away into sediments, turning into sedimentary rocks, or it's getting so heated under pressure that it turns into a metamorphic rock, or it goes back into the magma and turns into an igneous rock. Here's an example where the metamorphic rock is also weathered away when it's on the surface of the earth, and it can turn into sediments and then turn into a sedimentary rock, or a sedimentary rock can find its way into magma and melt and turn into magma material, and then when it cools it turns into igneous rock and starts all over again. Or even an igneous rock could fall into a magma chamber and turn into magma. Then when it cools it turns back into an igneous rock. Or an igneous rock could get close to a magma chamber and then through heat and pressure turn into a metamorphic rock. Okay, so what I've done is given you many examples, but they're all right in front of you. Just by following the arrows you can see how rocks can change into other kinds of rocks. Any rock that becomes an igneous rock first must go through the magma, melt into magma, then it becomes igneous. Any rock that becomes a sedimentary rock first must go into sediments and then become a sedimentary rock. And so I want you to include some of this information in your report on the rock cycle.